Hey gang, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to do the top 10 oldest people that Jake Paul should call out after he gets knocked out by Mike Tyson. So let's not waste any fucking time and get straight into the video.
Happy birthday to Venezuela's Juan Vicente Perez Mora, who turns 113 this week. Perez Mora was just declared the oldest man in the world by Guinness World Records. The world's oldest man before him was Saturnino de la Fuente Garcia, who died in January at 112 years old.
Now I know what you guys are saying, why Juan? Well, let me tell you, you've been around, you've been alive for 113 years, you picked up a couple of moves in those times. So, I think for Jake Paul, this is a good matchup for him because Juan is a little bit older. He's obviously slowed down. But also, I think it can still bring a little bit of hype because you got 113 years to learn some moves. You never know what's going to happen. So that's number 10. Let's move on to number 9. Now, Chuck Liddell is actually one of our younger guys on this list. He's 54 years old. So for Jake, this will be nice for him to, coming off his loss to Mike Tyson, who's 58 years old, to go against a young up-and-comer like Chuck Liddell, who's only 54. This will be a really good matchup for him. As we saw with Chuck versus Tito 3, he looked pretty slow, and he recently fell off a yacht. But it doesn't matter because, Chuck Liddell is the Iceman. Number 9 is Chuck Liddell. Let's move on to number 8. Now I know what you Jake Paul haters are going to say. Oh, John, Ric Flair's 75 years old and almost died in his last wrestling match in 2022. Well, so what? And for him to not have the opportunity to face Jake Paul is crazy. So Jake Paul, I think it's a good matchup. Ric Flair still got it. He's got the moves. You saw him there with the shuffle, although that was like 10 years ago. A lot of chest slaps, some eye rakes. It's going to be a good matchup. Moving on to number 7. First off, did you really think I was going to say Jon Jones? Jon Jones doesn't deserve a shot at the champ. It's clear that the number 1 contender after Mike Tyson could possibly be Holm. She's a world champion boxer. She's a world champion MMA fighter. This fucking fight makes sense. It just makes sense. She's 42 years old. She's on the younger side of a Jake Paul fight. I rest my case. This one makes sense on a number 6.
Jonathan, the giant tortoise from the Seychelles, is about to celebrate a very big birthday. He is turning 190. He is now blind and lacks a sense of smell.
What these little eyes could have seen over the years, the rise and fall of empires, kings and queens, world wars.
Alright, I might be running out of shit, but seriously, this turtle, 190 years old. This motherfucker, you see how big he is? Kicks some serious fucking ass. He's got a shell. So Jake Paul comes in. John the Turtle's in the corner. He fucking goes into his shell. Jake is punching the shell. Can't fucking break it. Breaks his hand. Winner by injury. Fucking John the Tortoise. Fuck yeah. No, I'm on Jake Paul's side. Jake Paul just beats the shit out of a turtle. Alright, I can't talk about Jake Paul this long, so I'm changing it to the top 5, and I'm not redoing the numbering system because I'm completely lazy. So that was Mickey McDonald. And Mickey McDonald was like 60-something years old and beat Justin Trudeau up. And Justin Trudeau, if you live in Canada, everyone hates him. So that was awesome. So Mickey McDonald is now about 72 years old, but he put the beating on Trudeau, and he could put a beating on Jake Paul, but he's old enough where Jake Paul still has a chance. So I think that is going to be the pinnacle of Jake Paul's call-out. 72-year-old Mickey McDonald bringing the title home to Canada if he can win. If not, it'll stay in Beverly Hills or wherever the fuck Jake Paul lives. Anyways, that's it. I just wanted to make this video real quick just to try to prime up his next opponent, you know, just hit him a little bit of a softball so he can hit it out of the park and just kind of have some ideas ready to go after he gets brutally knocked out and shits his pants when he loses to Mike Tyson. So anyways, thanks again guys for watching. Hit that like, share, subscribe if you like this video. I'll be back soon with a new one.